What's different about this camp compared to last year when you were here?
I mean, last year was my first camp, first taste of Columbus and how everything works. And I mean, this year, it's pretty much like everything. It hasn't changed a lot, but it's still a learning process. It's still learning from the coaches and everything that you can learn from them. And in the gym or on the ice or just talking to them off the ice, it's still about learning.
I mean, a year ago, you came in here and you said you wanted to make the team, make the Blue Jackets. Obviously, you didn't. How did you rate then your season last year? I mean, was it disappointment not making it? Was it tumbling?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think a lot of guys, are happy when they get cut, but it's all about learning. I'm still young, and I came back in juniors, and a lot of ups and downs last year, and I learned a lot from everything, whether it was the World Juniors, getting traded, making it to the finals. So it was really a big step for me in my career. I think getting cut was something, and then everything else that happened during the year.
So this year, what are your goals?
Same as last year, is going to make the team. I mean, this summer is really different from last summer. I don't have the draft. I don't have the combine. I don't have all those. I don't have all the stuff that come with the draft. So it's going to be more of a training summer, more relaxed, and get ready for camp.
Is there more confidence for you this year? Knowing what to expect, all those kinds of things? Yeah,
well, last year everything was new. When the camp started, I was a little nervous and everything. Now I know all the guys, the staff and everything. So right now it's development camp. I'm a lot more confident, but still getting ready for camp.
What are you looking to improve on? What's the goal this week?
It's first time on the ice this summer, so just want to get back at it. Like I said, last summer was really busy with all the draft and everything. So, right now I'm just getting back on the ice, getting back to what I can do, and keep getting faster, keep getting stronger.
Feel good today?
Yeah, I felt good. Like I said, it was the first time on the ice, so I was a little rusty, but it's good to take that off right now and get back on it this afternoon.
The Jackets season make you even more excited about this place?
Yeah, I know when I got drafted here, I knew it was a really good team with a lot of young guys, and I kept the tab on them the whole year, watching them, talking to a couple guys. So it's really fun to see your team that you're drafted to win and play well, and it makes me a little bit more motivated to make the team next year.
Having just gone through it last year, how can you help these new draft guys who are just here now?
Yeah, well, I experienced everything like that last year, so whether it's talking to the young guys or the guys that are just got their first camp or something, just making them feel more comfortable on the ice, in the locker room. I know it's not fun, going to your hotel, not talking to anybody, just staying there. So it's fun to include everybody and make everybody comfortable.
You were transitioning into playing center last year. How's that coming along for you?
Like I said, last year was a big learning year, and it kept going to playing center. I got more and more comfortable. The game is a lot different from the NHL, so it was more about learning, and I feel a lot more comfortable with the position right now.
Pierre, I apologize if this was already asked. Talk about the trade and what that did for your game.
It was, I think it was a good thing. It was, I had 2 really good years in Cape Breton. I liked it there. I liked my billets, the coaches, the players, but I think it was time to move on and to go for a team that was really going for the cup. And I mean, we made it to the finals. We lost, but things happened. But it was really good to learn from that. See a different perspective of hockey, of new systems and stuff like that. And I think I learned a lot from it. What
changes did you see in your game as a result of that trade, if any?
Yeah, I mean, we played a different type of game in Blainville. A little bit more defensive. That's how we won our games, winning 2-1, winning more a pro-style game. So I think I learned a lot from that, and I learned a lot from the coaches, and everybody really helped me.
When you see the Blue Jackets lose William Karlsson and the expansion draft, does that maybe give you a little more incentive to make the team this year and move in maybe his slot?
Yeah, well, I mean, whether it was him or anybody else taken, I think to make the team you have to make your way in. Whether it's, I don't want to be mean, but pushing somebody out, but you have to make your place. And William was a really good player here. I know a lot of guys liked him. I met him. He was a really good guy. So it's it's hockey. It's tough to see somebody go, but I think it's an opportunity to maybe to get in there.
What goals have you had for yourself this offseason going into next season?
It's keep getting stronger, keep getting faster. Like I said last summer, with all the draft, all that, I didn't have a lot of time off. I probably spent 2 weeks at home in the whole summer, so now it's going to be good to stay at home, work out, go on the ice, not think about going somewhere for 2 weeks, coming back and stuff like that. So it's going to be a really big summer. I'm really excited.
You were here for a few weeks before camp. Will you stay after this camp or will you go home?
I was here. I've been here for 3 weeks now. This is going to be for the month, and I think in July they're renovating everything, so I'm going back home, and then in August I might come back. Last year I came back before camp, August 20th, so I might see. We'll see what happens.
I saw you talking to Gregory Campbell out there on the ice. He wasn't here last year working with you guys. What's it like to work with a guy like him?
I got the chance to meet him at camp last year. He helped me a lot. Me in my first camp. He's the kind of the guy that that took me and helped me on face-offs, helped me on small things of the game. So I really appreciated that. And then he moved into the player development role with the Jackets, so I got to talk to him a lot. So he's a really nice guy, really funny. He played a lot in the NHL. He has a lot of experience. So whenever I get a chance to talk to him, I learn a lot from him.
And your league mate, he's ill today, Vitali. But talk about the season he had.
Yeah, he had a really good season. Got the chance. I played against him, I only think once. But he had a really good season. I think he got MVP, top scorer. So really happy for him. He's a really good player. I'm not even surprised he got top scorer. He's that type of guy.
Did you guys stay in touch much? I know you guys were at Travers together then, but did you talk to each other through the season or not so much?
Yeah. When like I said, we only played against each other once. So for sure after that game we talked to each other. But he's a really good guy, really funny. So we always talk to each other in the year.
Pierre, how much did your game grow in terms of being a centerman this year? Because I know you played just a little bit the year before. I think you're pretty much full-on center this year. How much more comfortable are you with that position now?
Honestly, I'm a lot more comfortable. Like I said, the junior game is obviously kind of a lot slower than the NHL, so you can learn a lot from it, and whether it's positioning or just getting used to it, getting good habits and stuff like that. I did a lot of video this year, so I really learned from everything.
It was a defensive style more after the trade for you?
Yeah, our team, we're the type of team that that wins games 2-1, that play more of a pro style game. So it was good to, like I said, I learned a lot from that trade. Seeing the different perspective of the game, and especially as a center, the defensive zone, everything defensive is a big part of my game. So, like I said, I think I learned a lot from that.
You look thicker. How much have you gained? Size and muscle wise?
Well, muscle I gained more, but I'm pretty much at the same weight. I just more less fat and a little more muscle this year.
Nice.
When you look at the guys drafted ahead of you that had the seasons they had in the NHL, what do you think about that?
I'm happy for them. They're two good players, two good guys. Had the chance to meet them at the draft, and leading up to the draft, going to San Jose for the Cup Finals last year, and all those stuff. They're two really good guys, obviously really good players too, and happy for them. And hopefully I can make the team next year and have a good season too.
Did you make the 2-mile run in 12 minutes?
No, no, I'm a bad runner. I think it was last year at camp. I think I ran 12:20, and right now it's beginning of the summer, so I think I ran like 12:40 or something like that. But
Still no slouch.
You're a bad runner?
Yeah.
I'm too heavy.
12:40?
Yeah, no, it's. Yeah, but no, I'm not a good runner, honestly. I never run. I like doing bike better.
Do you see a job there for your taking?
For the camp, the team?
Do you see it's the job that's yours? Is that how you look at it?
I look at it as, to make the NHL, I think you really have to have a good camp and, show the entire staff that you're ready to play. And I don't think it's different for me. I think it's the same thing for everybody. Everybody wants to play. Everybody wants to have a good camp. And I don't see myself having a spot over somebody else. I think it's just mine. I have to take it.
Are you excited about the expansion draft?
As a fan, as an NHL fan, it was cool. I was too young when the other teams came to the league, when Columbus and Minnesota, and so it was fun. I didn't know really what to expect. I didn't know, but it was a fun thing to watch.
Every guy in your perspective, though, has a pretty clear idea of what depth charts are. So when Carlson goes off the board, you smiled a little bit, I'm guessing.
He was a really good guy. He's another guy that helped me in camp. So he's a really good player. I know a lot of guys here liked him. It's a good opportunity, I think, for him in Vegas too, and I think he's going to be happy. But maybe it's a spot. But like I said earlier, I don't think I have the advantage over anybody else. I think it's just mine to take, and whether he was here or anybody else.